Testimony Sunday. I believe is 18, but it's Testimony Sunday, and we're moving up. I just want to remind people that God was in charge, and He still is. Yeah. So this is even the reasons why I give the testimonies to remind people or to inform people of who is in charge and what He's done for me. And that's my way of giving testimony to the world of informing God. So Testimony Sunday today, to help you guys understand, is about the time when I gave birth at home. I'm actually waiting for the 911 tape to come to me, and when it do, yeah, I'll be the first to hear it. Well, the second, maybe the third, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so giving birth at home, of course that was not planned, but it's a story behind it. Well, I will start with at work. I was at work on a Sunday. I'm gonna try to make a long story really fast. I was at work. My shift was from Tuesday to Sunday. So I was on my last day. It was a Sunday. It was after the Thanksgiving weekend because she was born December 2nd. I was at home. It was my day off. Like, I was off the very next day. So I was not supposed to give birth at home at all. So it's a miracle all in itself. Because what no one knew was at that time, I had fibroids. So, was it? Yeah. So I was not supposed to give birth at home. I was supposed to give birth in a hospital. So that's first and foremost. Second was we didn't make it. Like, I tried. I felt the pain right away. I knew she was coming. I knew there was no time. So we went from getting ready to go to the hospital to calling an ambulance and getting ready to have the baby at home. So with that being said, my husband was there. He actually, it was a Monday, so he painted, and his painting job had ended, like, I think 2 days, the Friday. Yeah, like, that was the last day of that job. So had he not been there, had that job not ended, I would have been home alone, having a whole baby, which means they would have had to break the door down, all of that. So that didn't have to happen because he was there to assist in the birth, to actually deliver her. So, and that went smooth, thank God. Thank God. And what was crazy was, like, that was my fourth child, number one. I never read a pregnancy book. Like, I never felt the need to. But someone had gave me one as a gift, as a baby shower gift. And, you know, this is how God communicates with me, but I got the feeling that I should read a certain chapter in that book, which was super weird to me because I just didn't understand, but this is how God communicates. So I was like, read a chapter? But why, Lord? I done had 3 kids already, you know, I have the baby, I feel the pain, I go to the hospital. The water break, I go to the hospital. But something's like, no, I want you to read a particular chapter. So I read the particular chapter, which was giving birth at home. And I was like, why am I reading this? So anyway, I read it, and it tells me what I should do, should and shouldn't do. So long and behold, when I'm actually giving birth at home, that chapter comes to my mind, and I'm like, wow, wow, Lord, you're amazing, because I was not scared of anything, because I already read the chapter of what I should do. So I was already calm. I already had a calmness, but the pain, I was yelling because of the pain. Like, I had no epidural, I had nothing, no painkillers. So I was dealing with the childbirth naturally. So naturally, I was screaming because of pain. But it was so weird. Like, I could feel the presence of the Lord in the room. I could feel the presence of something just not natural, human, not human, in that room that day that I was giving birth. Again, I had 5 boys. I was not supposed to be giving birth at home. Like, I could have died giving birth. So many things could have went wrong, but nothing went wrong. Like, it was actually beautiful. When she came out, before she came out, you just heard me screaming, oh, catch a head, catch a head. Like, we're screaming, I'm screaming, he's screaming. The ambulance is on the phone. EMS is trying to talk him through on what to do and how to do it. And it was just, but she came, and it was an amazing time. And yeah, it was just so beautiful. Like, the aftermath, that's a whole nother story. Like, yeah, I got another story for you even after she was born. But we gonna stick on what God did and the amazing things that he does, and how he brought his beautiful child to life through me that day in the bathroom. She was born in the bathroom, and I used to feel some kind of way, like my baby was born in the bathroom, like until it hit me the way God communicates with me, that Jesus was born in the manger with animals all around him, and he's Jesus. Okay, so I no longer felt no kind of way of my baby being born in the bathroom. Like, okay, let me relax, let me humble myself. That's where I felt comfortable giving birth. I did not run to the bedroom, I ran to the bathroom, okay? So, it is what it is. God is good. He delivered her safely. My husband, of course, the body was there. It, of course, looked like him, but people were definitely working with and through him. And I'm really grateful for that. So I say that to say, we're in the news again. Yeah. And it's in God's hands again. And it was in God's hands before. And it still is. And having fear is not trusting God. Okay, having fear means the liar one. Okay, and God does everything for a reason. It may not be in the season that we needed to be in, or that we wanted to be in, or how we wanted to be, because I sure did not want to have the baby in the bathroom. But what no one knows is, what God didn't know was, I didn't want to have the baby in the hospital either. Like, that was a private thought. Like, I'm like, oh God, I don't want to be on the machines for 12 hours before giving birth. I don't want to. I told him all the things that I did not want to do. And being laid up in the hospital for a whole day before I gave birth was one of them. So, giving birth at home was God's gift to me, and making sure that his baby arrived here to us safely was also his gift. And I'm grateful and I'm appreciative. And I say all of that to say I trust him. And what's happening then and what's happening now. And my spirit is up. So for the people that's calling and wondering, like, I'm okay. Like, you know, I'm a storyteller. I am officially a author. It's just more things to talk about and write about. And as he stated, the bigger the blessing, the bigger the storm, the bigger the blessing. And in God's hands, we will be okay. And that's it. And we gotta look for the good in everything and not the negative, not the bad. We stay positive. God delivered my baby in the bathroom when she should have been delivered in the hospital. Only God knows. And it went well because I trusted him, and I still do. So, Testimony Sunday, we're okay, and we will continue to be okay, okay?